Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday the 21st to Saturday the 27th April 2019. And this is for you coming from Virgo. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Let me start with Sunday the 21st. And the morning, afternoon is very much to your favor. These are planets who want to help you make some very good contacts, whether in job, whether in business, or whether in personal areas. So go out, because these are planets of expansion and greatness, and go out, dress well and look good, and you will make this Sunday morning very profitable. Or just be out with your family members, with the people you love, and even that would be worthwhile. Evening, nightfall. For you, these planets are not very good. They are the planets of arrogance and the planets who somehow make you a person with no teamwork and no tolerance for others. So it's going to turn out that way. And one of these planets of the morning, afternoon that makes you dominating will also be there in the evening, nightfall. So you'll be all these things, which is not good. It's meant for relaxation, the evening, nightfall period. So do the opposite by being negotiable, by being friendly, by being with people that you want to make happy, and you will then do very well in the evening nightfall period of Sunday the 21st. Monday the 22nd is going to be very lucky for you. Very fast planets are there. It's a Monday, it's a working day, a business day. You got to be on your toes because opportunities will come whizzing at you, and if you're too late, they just move away. So be ready, send out the emails, send out the replies, answer your calls, because something very good in a quick short-term way will come your way, and you will be very lucky having that. And you will be very impulsively lucky as well, saying the right things and doing the right things. Some of these planets are the global planets of global goodness. I call them the planets of the internet. So use the internet in this morning, afternoon of Monday the 22nd to find solutions for yourself, or make plans of where in the world you want to be for anything you want to do. Evening and nightfall water planets are seen. These are very emotional planets that make you moody and changeable, and they make you very uncertain about things, and they make you also very sensitive to everything. So that's not good. It's a working business day, which means that you are not sure about anything in the evening nightfall period. Well, even if you're out socializing, you'll be extremely difficult to handle in the sense that you'll not be happy about things. They don't make you angry, these planets, they make you just emotionally unhappy. So make sure that the company you are with is good. Whoever you are with, try to make your best by moving along well and not being too moody about things. Some of these planets can be the planets of imagination. So you may have some good imagination to show off in the evening nightfall. Tuesday the 23rd is going to be very, very lucky for you in the morning, afternoon. How lucky. Whether for money, whether for job, whether for business, whether for chasing the love, whether making people happy, you're going to get everything done. But these are planets that move fast, so you have to focus on what you really want. You can't have everything under the sun on this morning, afternoon. Focus on which area you want, go for it, and you'll definitely come back with rewards. So focus on things, your communication assets, your way you say and do things will be perfect. People will want to hear from you. People want to see the way you do things. So send messages, ask favors, and you'll be very lucky with plenty of rewards in the morning, afternoon. I like your evening nightfall as well. Evening nightfall are planets of expansion and greatness. One of them does make you a bit dominating, so control that bit of it. But some of your good planets of morning, afternoon will join the evening nightfall, and they will make your evening nightfall luckier and luckier as day goes on. So you're going to be very lucky and do very well in the evening nightfall period. Only try not to be dominating or stubborn. Wednesday the 24th, you're going to be having a difficult morning, afternoon. Could be difficulties in romance, in marriage, in family. Could be difficulties in job and business. These are a group of them. They move around, disturbing everything. They make your temperament bad. They make you just think bad in the sense that whatever you plan will go wrong, and it'll be the wrong type of things you want to do. So it's better to be part of a team in this morning, afternoon, whether in job, in business, or with whoever you are, even in a sociable way. Let others do the planning, because if you try and do it, you are going to get it wrong. That is the plan. Now, many people say I'm very negative about things. What I'm doing basically is to make you aware. It's like going to a doctor and telling the doctor, don't give me any bad news, which is nonsense. So you've got to take it, because the plan of the planets is to do that in this morning, afternoon for you, to make you just attract bad luck. Wednesday the 24th, morning, afternoon. So when you get this kind of news from me, it makes you aware that things can go wrong, whether in job, whether in business, whether in love affair, whether in marriage, whether in health. So you will be on your guard. And when you're on your guard, you will become aware. And when you are aware, you will somehow minimize the efforts of these planets. And that's how you will escape the intensity of badness. So I don't want to be an astrologer who gives you a bitter pill coated with lots of sugar. That's no good. That's bluffing you. I want to be honest. And if I have to say things you feel that you are worried about, well, handle it by being the opposite. At least you are being made aware. Evening nightfall turns very good of this Wednesday the 24th. The very fast planets, they make the evening nightfall turn around for you very quickly. These are planets of globalness, the planets of the internet. So you're going to get some wonderful news or solutions, or somehow be able to make wonderful plans for yourself on the internet. Where do you want to get the job, where you want to live, where to find a romance somewhere in the world, where to be with your family somewhere in the world. Is it the travel, is it the holidays? All that's there in the evening nightfall. And the planets of unexpected goodness are also there. So unexpected goodness awaits you in the evening nightfall period. Thursday the 25th, I don't like morning and afternoon. People can cheat you, they will deceive you. People can somehow disappoint you. So the planets of deception and deceit are very busy. So you don't want to go to mix in a company of deceptive people, whether at place of work, whether in business, whether any form of corruption takes place, whether it's sexual, whether it's emotional or whatever. So be careful, morning, afternoon, things can go very wrong. And when I mean that, they can go very wrong, and the blame will certainly come to you. So stay away from any people at work or in business that can get you into trouble. And don't delegate your duties, because whoever does work for you will get it wrong and you will get the blame. So work hard, morning, afternoon, it will pass. There's one good planet from the evening nightfall who will come to help you. This planet is a planet of communication and marketing skills. So he will now and then make you have that ability to do well as well, and also to communicate well even in personal areas. But I would say that 75% of morning, afternoon is trouble. Evening nightfall is the opposite. You're going to be oh so lucky. Whatever you say, whatever you do, where you are, everything will be clicked up right on. And you will be the lucky person in the evening nightfall period. So go out with a purpose, not just to have a good time. Tell yourself, I'm going to be materialistically minded in the evening nightfall. I'm going to go out with a purpose. Is it the romance? Is it the marriage to make happy? Is it the job? Is it the business? Is it to plan for anything? So you will have the ability in the evening nightfall of getting things right, and you will come back with more than a handful of good luck in the evening nightfall. Chase for the romance you want. One of these planets of the morning, afternoon will finally make its way in the evening nightfall. And there again deception, and there again deceit, and there again people who can disappoint you can happen here and there. And drive very carefully, because the planets of accident are also there, and stay away from the sea the whole day. Friday the 26th is going to be a very good morning afternoon period. Planets are slow, which means they are long-term planets. So hour by hour in the morning afternoon, they are planning to do better and better for you. You have to be patient. You can't go faster than your own planets. You'll come back with nothing. You'll be confused. So be patient, work along, because these are long-term planets. So long-term work is happening for you, whether in the job, whether in the business, whether for the romance, whether in the marriage. So positivity is there morning, afternoon. Help these planets a lot by focusing on what you really want. You can't have everything under the sun. Focus on what you really want and you're going to get it. 2 handfuls of good luck. Evening nightfall turns disappointing for you. That's how a day can change. Well, I'm preparing you. I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you that from a wonderful morning, afternoon, there's disappointment waiting for you evening nightfall. And you can mitigate it, which means you can bring it under control by being aware and therefore staying away from people who can do bad for you, or staying away from spending too much, wasting money, or staying away from where accidents can take place, staying away where you get yourself into areas of bad romance or bad contacts. So stay away from all that. And since you're not going to gain very much in the evening nightfall, go home early. Well, one of these long-term planets will come there in the evening nightfall. They do this just to get things a bit right for you. So you may meet somebody in the evening nightfall. Long-term help, whether job, business, romance or marriage. So dress well and look good. Saturday the 27th for you coming from Virgo, very aggressive planets are there. They're the planets of determination. They're not totally bad, but they're not totally good. So it's a way how you handle them. Take the soft approach with these planets. Don't let them make you aggressive, or you will be very blunt in speech, be very provocative as well, be very controversial and be revolutionary as well. Don't want to do all that. Take the soft approach, use words which are soft, body language which is soft, a tone of voice which is soft. You'll quieten these planets down, and that way you'll control them. And so be careful not to be too daring, because some of these planets make you very daring in what you say and do. Don't get yourself into trouble. Evening nightfall totally bad, so there you are. So some of these evening nightfall planets will come to the morning afternoon, and when they see these aggressive planets making you overly daring, they'll push you into the wrong side of life and go into deception and deceit and do things which are wrong. And this exposure to risk will be bad. And watch out for accidents, because when you're driving and you are angry, that's accident. And so what you say can be a verbal accident, mental accident. So evening nightfall I don't like at all. If you don't have to be out, why bother? Go back to the safety of your own home and you'll be much better there. Now I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50, and I will tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with all that information, I will give you plenty of information for next 7, 8 or 9 years. Your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions and your lucky days, a lot of information more. And I'll be able to also help you in this 90 minutes of being able to point you to directions which are good for you. Now in this 90 minutes, I will tackle all areas of your life. Your area of love, romance, marriage, your area of business or job or finances, and mostly also a lot to do with your health. So you will be an in-depth 90 minutes, and age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will go into detail to tell you what's going to happen. Yes, some of it will be at times giving you so-called bad luck, but it will be awareness created for you that bad news is waiting, and you can mitigate it, which means you can bring it under control. So send me an email, andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 @gmail.com, and I'll reply to you. And I'll even give you your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. So it's a lot for you to gain, all for just USD 50. Until then, thank you and good luck, and send me that email. Goodbye.